Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, in today's video, we are finally making the Supercritical Phase Shifter, I believe is what it is called. Now, um, we're not going to be making plutonium pellets anymore because we have no need for them, and um, there's just no need for it. But if we come down here, I did decorate a little bit. I didn't go too crazy. I kind of just matched the upstairs of our place. But I do have, I believe, enough. I believe I have enough. Um so if we get going, we're gonna put it over here in this corner. I might have to raise the ceiling as well, but we'll find out. So maybe I should drop it down a block. No, we'll just start. So we need to go like this. And then I believe this is... I did that wrong. So I believe it's like this. If I remember right, it was a 5x5 without the corners. And then... oh geez, I forgot already. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a basic picture up. And I believe it goes something like this. Right? And then you got to do the pluses again. So that's basically what these are just very fat plus signs. So I believe it goes like that, and then... and then how tall is that? I believe it's 3 blocks, and then this again. Right? I believe so. So this is going to actually break into my ceiling, but I think I'm all right with that. Now with this, I believe you can actually use more than the one supercharged coil that I have, but this thing requires a ridiculous amount of power, and even with all of our different power sources, I still don't believe we actually have enough to actually use more than one supercharged coil. So in the meantime, I mean, I'll experiment around with it a little bit after we get this up and going. But for now, we're just going to stick to the one coil. So we're just clearing this out now. This is actually my first time I'm actually building one of these. So sorry if it seems a little, you know, incorrect or like I don't know what I'm doing. Because I don't. I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. And once I refresh the chunks over here, the glass will be connected. So I believe these ports go in the middle. So you have your input, your output, and your power, which we're going to have the power here. We also need to close in this roof now. Oh, I have the photo pulled up on my phone right now. And the phone just locked itself. Okay. So I believe like that. Now if we get out of it, I believe it's like this, and block there, I think. I think. Okay. And then if we fill this guy in. Oh, wait. Let's actually... We'll have the power up here instead. Because what you gotta do now is put the supercharged coil on that. And then... It didn't complete. Oh, I see what I did. And... Oh, there it is. It took a second. So if we right click this now, you can see it is a complete structure. So let's do an F3 and A. The glass is now connected and we can see everything going on. That is pretty ugly, but it's okay. We can fix this up really quick. So we just want to clear out the glass portion of this, because that's all you really see is above the glass. And I don't know the best way of doing this, so we are going to use a quantum entangleporter, like so. Set to base, and then energy we want to output, right? Before we close this up, just verify it works. Then we need a configurator for an input and an output. Let's see. So there's the output, and then you need polonium coming in, which is nuclear waste. So if we just come up here, we're going to steal our that's radioactive waste. Oh, this one should be our polonium barrel. So we want our polonium barrel with a pressurized tube, of course, like so. Set that to output. Now we are going to come up here. We actually have to change this guy. So let's just turn it off. And then like so. We need our entangled wand. Entangled. I believe if we break this, we're not going to get radiation. Hopefully not. Let's just reset it. So we want you going into, whoops, going into you, right? Not receiving any. Oh yeah, I guess it's still going into you. We're just gonna get rid of that. Should all be coming into this guy. This seems like a morning problem. So that's old waste. We don't have to worry about that. This is no longer receiving plutonium. So our nuclear waste should be coming into here, out of here, and into here. And then we want this guy to actually be the guy down here. So if we just swap these out, let's break this guy real quick. We're going to throw our entangled block here with our block. This should be the right one, hopefully. So this, in theory, should be working, but it's not because our... I messed something up. Let's see. This is receiving nuclear waste, yes? Yes. But it's still going somewhere else. You're still on, you're still running well. Where else are you going? Not going into there, or there. So... where's it going then? Where else have I been sending the nuclear waste? I can't seem to remember. It's been quite a while since I've played. That is an awfully good question. Did I put it way up here? No. It's gotta be like right here. I'm just blind or something. Where else do we have entangled blocks? I'm actually really lost. Is it in the basement? It surely can't be. No, because you're broken. Ah. It's going into here. Oh, I gotta send is it plutonium or polonium? Polonium. So polonium is not made down here. It is made up there. So we don't need you no more. Then if we come back up here on the catwalk, it is now receiving all the nuclear waste. Then this is being made into polonium. And then should be getting transferred directly into here, correct? Apparently not. This is input, yes. But it does not seem to be working. So why aren't you working? Let me just take a second to figure this out. Okay, I can hear it running. I must have did something right. I was making polonium pellets again. But if we come over here, very loud. Very, very loud. The polonium is going into this, and it is using energy to make antimatter. It takes a while because it's so freaking slow. It also keeps skipping, so I'm assuming I'm out of... am I out of power? Am I running out of power? Or is it just using... maybe it's not... maybe these things don't actually, we're outputting 3.27 million FV a tick. And we're only inputting 1. That might be an issue. But we almost had 1 cycle done. It did. Wow. So, to put that into perspective, right? Make 1 process makes 1. You need 5. No. You need 1,000 to make a pellet. So let's make this guy real quick. So we want the antimatter to come out of here, and gotta mute this thing. Where is it? I'm going deaf. Oh, boy. Okay. Fire crackle crackle whirlpool. Cogs from create. Ah, tile machine. Weird. Okay, so we want coming out of here into this guy. This block is also going to need power. I'm receiving power somewhere in here. So, for the sake of OCD, let's just make sure it's, you know, all squared away. Then we need ultimate mechanical pipe, universal cable. Yeah. You know what I meant. Then we want the chemical crystallizer. It is receiving power now. And then we want to input all antimatter into this guy. And then it'll eventually then make a pellet. Problem is, it's going to take like 9 years. I'm not even making anywhere near enough power for this, it seems. So we might need to step into bigger reactors. I do like me some bigger reactors, and we can use the unobtainium blocks, I believe now, as a cooling source, which works so well, so extremely well. What we can also do going forward is I don't know whether to break this while this is running or not. I don't know if it goes kaboom. Kind of scared to find out. But we can also add more supercharged coils, like I was saying. So if we look, I do have one more. I apparently do not have a recipe. Then we also need the SPS port. We should be able to make fairly easily. So if we add this here, add this here, and then add back to reactor glass, it re-enables. So here's what we're going to do. We are then going to take our ultimate universal cable, attach that there. We're going to want the quantum entangle porter even with all of it. Gosh, so something like that. And then that's pressurized tube. We need this to then come down to this port. Just like so. And then we now have 2 supercharged coils cooking stuff up. And then obviously we can do one more here and one more on the bottom. But you can see it's not inputting a lot of energy. I don't have that much energy to actually input, it would seem. And I guess it's struggling to keep up. And so if we come back in here, it is 1,000. That's, I believe, 1 bucket of antimatter to make an antimatter pellet. I don't think my time in a bottle really works on this guy. I think it's more based on my energy coming in, which I guess isn't very good. So let's see if these boys should be cooking on full power now. Yeah. Just in case you were worried, I still have my base power set up here. Still making liquid ethylenes going into that guy. Let's go check on that guy. This guy here, this gas turbine generator. And this is only making 50,000 FE a tick, and where that machine is requesting 3.27 million, I believe, FE a tick. That's a lot. And if we look at this guy is only making 759,000 FE a tick. So that's not bad, but the problem is we're just not producing enough steam. There's really not much more we can do here on this guy. However, on this guy, watch this water here. If we set the rate limit to 12, this water just drops like crazy. So let's set that back to 9.5. I believe I have to gradually walk it back up because it caught itself. So if we come back here, I'm using, how is this? 3 fission ports with unlimited water. And I don't believe it's necessarily a problem with my water generation. But for the sake of science, we can go with a water pump from what? Oh, it's called electric pump. Let's just type pump. Electric pump. Autocraft all that stuff up. An electric pump, right? And then we can then attach it like so. And it's not going to receive power from this guy because these only accept 1 port at a time. So let's actually, we're just using that like so. Then we are going to get another quantum entangleporter like so. We can put these guys away. Here, power. Oh, that's items. Oh, that's fine. All right, this is now powered. Now we can take, that's the mechanical pipe. We can now take the mechanical pipe from here, like so, and this should, in theory, then help pump even more water. This accepts upgrades, so let's get some upgrades. We'll shift right click these in. It's now doing a bunch more. I don't know what the flow rate is on this, but it's going right into our machine here, and I mean it's going up. Let's see how high I can get it. Go up to 10, and it's dropping instantly. And it's going back up. So I'm gonna have to look for a better system, I guess, for water. Unless, does this thing have to be submerged? I thought it could be in the water. I mean, that worked. No, I think it's still working the same. So I'm probably going to wrap up the episode here because we're going to have to increase power generation next episode. Um, my whole goal was to get this antimatter done, but this generation is kind of sad, to be honest. And we're also out of polonium. It only works during the daytime. That's the only time you can generate polonium. See, now it's working again. Wow, that is mediocre. That was a mediocre amount. But I mean, it is working. Ah, you know what the problem is? It's actually our our polonium generation. I wonder if this solar neuron or whatever this thing is called. Oh, I mean, it's not even full. I think the problem is our nuclear waste production. We might have to make another fission reactor purely for nuclear waste. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. That might be a thing. Or if we cranked that bad boy up, it'll work faster, making more nuclear waste. But it needs 10. So, I mean, it's constantly receiving 10. It's a slow process. So, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What I should do for the power generation issue, and also to increase our nuclear waste. Should I build another fission reactor, or should we just make mine a lot better? And before we wrap this episode up, I just want to take a quick second to say thank you to everyone who is new here. Uh, I've gotten quite an increase in subscribers recently, so I really appreciate that. And also, I'm not gonna hound this because I strongly dislike when I click on another YouTuber's channel and they're promoting their PayPal links, their Patreon pages, and a bunch of other things. I do this for fun. I do not do this for money. But at the same sense, I am now a YouTube partner. That's awesome. That is thanks to you guys. I have something on my page, so if you were to click on my channel, you can join a membership. It is $2.99 a month, and it goes directly to me to support the channel. Going forward, any money that I do accumulate through these videos will be put back into these videos and upgrading my computer so it can handle even more. So let's just take a look right now. I do not get the best FPS play in this pack. It really varies. If you see the top left there, I average like 30 FPS. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I've played with the settings a million times, and it really does not seem to help much. But that's where it will go. So I just wanted to let you guys know and be aware of it. There is that option if you're wanting to support me even more, but don't think of it as an obligation. You guys just clicking on my video and commenting, leaving likes, joining my Discord, you know, that means the world to me. Being able to upload and entertain other people's while also entertaining myself is just, it's an absolute blast. So I just wanted to let you guys know where I'm at with YouTube. So thank you guys. But I'm gonna wrap up the video with that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.